What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Tecmo Super Bowl 3 Final Edition, which was released on the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis by Tecmo. And this is pretty much the final game in the Tecmo Bowl series that was released by Tecmo and everything. And it's based off of the 1995 NFL season and stuff. Now, this game has pretty much the same modes as the previous Tecmo Bowl games. You know what I'm saying? Like preseason, season, Pro Bowl, team data, and options and stuff like that. Now, Superstar Editor, which was added specifically to Tecmo Bowl 3. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty much a create a superstar mode. You know what I'm saying? Where you can give them a name, you know what I'm saying? Give them a number, and select a particular offensive or defensive position for them. You know what I'm saying? Now on the offensive side, you can have them to be a quarterback, running back, wide receiver, center, guard, tackle, tight end, punter, or kicker. Now, of course, the kicker and the punter are pretty much the same position and stuff like that. Now, with the defensive side of it, you could have them be a linebacker, cornerback, defensive line, or safety and stuff like that. And pretty much after you're done, they're pretty much the creative player is pretty much a free agent. You know what I'm saying? And you can have a particular team sign them. You know what I'm saying? And each time I was thinking um either if the player does good or the team does good, the stats for that creative player, you get up the stats. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking the creative player does better after each game. You know. Now, Tecmo Super Bowl 3 is the only game that includes the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Carolina Panthers within the Tecmo Super Bowl franchise and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And mainly, this was 1995 was the year that these two teams were the expansion teams, which was, of course, the same year that Tecmo Super Bowl 3 was released. You know, and pretty much the season pretty much has all of the modes that you expect from the previous two Tecmo Super Bowl games, like the schedule, the standing, individual stats, team stats, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, and it's of course all and the schedule is pretty much based off of the 1995 NFL season and stuff. Now, one thing that you will notice in the season mode, it has to do with the NFL records, and it's pretty much updated as of 1995 and stuff like that. It has like new records that were set by say like Steve Young and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It'll pretty much show you all the records and stuff. Of course, you know. Now, when you go to the options, you can pretty much change the time limit per quarter. You know what I'm saying? The default is like 5 minutes, but you could also choose 7 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15. You can also cut the injuries and fumbles on and off. You know what I'm saying? Which pretty much are connected to the preseason, season, and Pro Bowl and stuff like that. Now, as far as the preseason is concerned, the one thing that they added is the fact that you can change the time limit, cut the injuries on and off, and the fumbles also. But the one thing, pretty much two things that they added specifically, is the fact that you can change like the weather from clear, rain, or snow, along with the grass type, depending on which stadium both teams are playing at. Whether it's like where I think it was Candlestick Park where the 49ers used to play, or the Pontiac Silverdome and everything. So the grass types will be natural grass, turf, or baseball infield style of grass and stuff like that. Now, there were some new features in Tecmo Bowl Tecmo Super Bowl 3, like the fake extra point option and free agency and stuff like that. Now the graphics and design for Tecmo Super Bowl 3 are pretty good with some pretty decent game with some decent color palettes rather, and pretty much the controls and gameplay are pretty good. You know what I'm saying? And Tecmo pretty much decided to add some realism to the gameplay and stuff like that. Now the soundtrack is pretty good, but the quarterback's voice in the game could have been better. You know what I'm saying? When he's like calling off the different numbers and stuff. You know. Now Tecmo Super Bowl 3 Final Edition was a pretty nice addition to the Tecmo Super Bowl franchise, and pretty much Tecmo ended the series on a good note, in my opinion. You know, as far as the score, I definitely give Tecmo Super Bowl 3 Final Edition an 8 out of 10 and stuff. With that being said, if you can sound off in the comment section about Tecmo Super Bowl 3, whether it's your favorite game in the Tecmo Bowl franchise, whether you prefer the Tecmo Super Bowl game on the Super Nintendo and stuff. Actually, the NES version, technically, you know what I'm saying? That's the one that comes to mind. And if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.